So give me one player that you're going to be excited to see in spring training. Give me one player you're going to be tuned in on, you're going to be focusing on, you think Tigers fans should be paying attention to, this
Austin Meadows.
Really?
Austin Meadows. I mean, is he going to come back? Does he have the problems from last year? Has he vanquished most of those problems? Is he going to come back and be a contributor? That's a big, if he's a guy who's close to what he was in Tampa, that's a big boost to the lineup that we saw last year that had no punch whatsoever, right? If Austin Meadows comes back and is a 25, 30 homer guy compared to, all the at-bats they were giving to Vic Reyes, let me cover heavy heart for Vic Reyes, okay? But still, we would rather watch Austin Meadows succeed than Vic Reyes succeed. So that's some guy I want to see. What does he look like? Does he look like he's ready to play some ball?
Yeah, I think there's so many cases to be made. I don't think the veterans per se, like guys like Javi Baez, Scope, Erod, I don't think you can necessarily put too much into their spring trainings, but I think definitely the young guys. A guy I look at is Akil Baddoo. I saw him in the comments. This is a guy that could be potentially fighting for a starting position, with the competition of a Matt Vierling, Kerry Carpenter, a Nick Madden who can play the outfield. I think he's a guy, and I believe he did have a pretty good 2022 spring training, if I'm not mistaken.
For the first few weeks, I think he did, yeah. Yeah. He would bring so much to them if he could channel some of what we saw in 21. He sprinkles in some power, he sprinkles in some speed. He's a highly athletic guy. He's just what the doctor ordered from the left side of the plate. Even if it's a platoon, he brings some serious juice when he's right. He just, he had those growing pains. People have to remember he's still a really young guy. He did not get a lot of minor league reps. I believe he had an injury one year when he was in the Twin system. He still has plenty of time to develop. Just because he had a stinker of a season in the big leagues last year, he's not someone you write off. I don't even write him off if he is just a fair player this year. I don't think we need to see his final steps in 2023. I still think he has plenty of time, plenty of rope with the organization to keep him around and see what he transforms himself into over the next 2 or 3 years.